Good afternoon, Stallion.
I'm Gil.
And I'm Einstein.
Thanks for tuning in to No News Network. All men of distinction, interest meeting on Wednesday, February 13th in room 509.
Who says we're not going to fit in, but we're going to stand out? Don't forget to submit answers along with your first and last name. Please submit just one entry per student per day.
If you are interested in being an NMS cheerleader for next school year, come either to Ms. Brown's room B205 or Ms. Bowlett's room in B203 to pick up the application as soon as possible. All applications are due next Friday, February 8th.
Pre-order your yearbook today for only $15 in room A101.
All 8th grade students, four-year plans were given out during social studies classes. Monday, February 4th, four-year plans must be signed by a parent or guardian and returned to your social studies teachers. By Thursday, February 7th, all four-year plans must be sent to the Seeking High School counselors by Friday, February 8th.
Early college high school applications are due February 8th. Join us on a trip around the world with DLA on Social Studies Night on February 28th, 5 p.m. Come and get a passport and travel to 5 different tables or more and receive extra credit or 10 Stallion bucks. Be sure to bring family and friends.
Attention all 7th and 8th grade students. Sheldon ISD invites you to attend College Camp. College Camp is a free bilingual half-day program that consists of college preparation workshops to help middle school age students, high school age students, and their parents prepare, plan, and pay for a college education. College Camp sessions will cover preparing and paying for college, applying for scholarships, and researching additional financial aid. Transportation to the event is provided by Sheldon ISD. Light lunch and refreshments will be provided. There will be a drawing for great prizes. College Camp is Saturday, March the 2nd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the University of Houston. Parents and guardians are allowed to attend this with their student. Pick up your permission slip in the library today. They are due on Friday, February the 8th, and it is a first-come, first-served basis.
Dance tickets will be on sale starting Monday, February the 11th during both lunches for the spring dance. Tickets will be $3 each and can only be bought by the person using the tickets. Tickets will be sold Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday during both lunches. The dance will be on Thursday after school from 4 o'clock p.m. until 6 o'clock p.m. Bus transportations will be provided after the dance.
My name is Brandon. I'm here with Scholar Studies.
Describe yourself in one word.
Quiet,
What is your biggest fear and why?
failing.
Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
I don't know.
What are you most thankful for in life?
My family,
What is your favorite part about being an 8th grader?
being with my friends,
If you met a genie and they gave you 3 wishes, what would they be?
have a nice car, nice house, and have money.
And what is your favorite thing to do outside of school?
Play sports.
Oh, that's it.
Are you interested in learning about colleges and careers? Do you want to learn how to better yourself as a student? Are you in 6th or 7th grade and interested in being part of the AVID program next year? Pick up an AVID application in the A House or B House office. All applications are due by Friday, February 22nd. No late applications will be accepted.
Carnation grams will be sold by student council during breakfast and lunch for $2. You can also stop by Ms. Green's class, B108, to purchase a carnation gram for a friend or teacher. Thanks for your support. NMS Student Council.
What's your name? My name is Brendan. Okay. Samuel was out for a walk when it started to rain. He did not have an umbrella, and he wasn't wearing a hat. His clothes were soaked, yet not a single hair on his head got wet. How could this happen?
A jacket.
No, the man was bald. Hi, what's your name? Okay. What has many keys but cannot open a single door? A piano. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Jesus.
Okay. You are running a race. You pass the person in second place. What place are you in? Correct. Good job. What's your name? Okay. A rooster laid a brown egg and a white egg. Which one will hatch first? No. Roosters don't lay eggs. Hi, what's your name?
Jasmine.
Okay. You have 6 bananas. You take 4 away. How many do you have left?
2.
No, 6, because you took 4 away.
Announcement. Interested in learning a new card game? Want to be a part of a community and make friends? Coach Bovey is starting a new club on campus called the NNN Magic Club. Students will learn how to play the world's greatest card game, Magic the Gathering. Come test your skills on Thursdays after school. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jimmy, and if you've ever wondered what is Magic the Gathering, then I'm here to answer that. In Magic the Gathering, you take on the role of a planeswalker, a powerful mage that collects the magical energy from the land around you and uses that mana to summon mighty creatures. Creatures that fly. Creatures that breathe fire! Creatures that kill anything they touch. And cast devastating spells. Spells that destroy your opponent's creatures. Spells that make your creatures more powerful. Even spells that tip the whole game in your favor. So how do you play? Well, Magic the Gathering is a collectible card game. You buy cards, play with them, collect them, and trade them. There are 5 different colors of Magic cards, and each color handles things a little differently, so you can choose what kind of planeswalker you want to be. Maybe you like smashing your opponents in with giant creatures, or maybe you like controlling what your opponent can and can't do, or maybe you just want to burn it all down and run away with a devastating victory. Magic is customizable to how you want to play the game. Magic is also constantly evolving. It doesn't just take place on one world, it spans a multiverse filled with rich environments and diverse inhabitants. Each new card set visits one of these places. And as your collection grows, each new set also adds more creatures and spells to your arsenal and gives you new strategies to fight your opponents. Check below the video for more info on the best way for you to start playing Magic.
It's time to learn a little history with Sojourner Truth. In history, standing up and being a leader wasn't always easy, especially for a woman named Sojourner Truth. Sojourner Truth was an abolitionist and women's rights activist who stood up for women and African Americans to be treated as equal. Now, starting off, Sojourner Truth was born in 1797 in the state of New York. Now, the entire time I have been calling her Sojourner Truth, but that was not her name at birth. Sojourner Truth's real name at birth was Isabella Baumfree. Her parents were Elizabeth and James Baumfree, and like many African Americans during this time in history, they were slaves. She had a big family with 12 siblings, but Sojourner was eventually sold to Johnny Lee at the age of 9 for $100 and a herd of sheep. For Sojourner, learning was hard. Sojourner had it really tough with the family she was sold to. And as a child, she only spoke Dutch, and the family that owned her spoke English. She learned to speak English quickly because she was severely beaten when she didn't understand what the family was saying. After living with that family, she was sold several times. Later, Sojourner was forced to marry an older slave named Thomas, and they had 4 children, Peter, James, Elizabeth, and Sophia. This is where her last owner promised Sojourner freedom, but broke his promise. After finding out that her master would not keep his promise, she had to do something. One morning, she got up and ran away with her daughter. After running away, her master eventually found her. But lucky for Sojourner, a family took her in and paid her master to let her stay with them. Sometime after that, Sojourner Truth had a life-changing religious experience while living with the Van Wagenen family. Soon after, she became an amazing traveling preacher. This is where she began traveling, standing up for slaves and women's rights. Sojourner died on November 26, 1883 in Battle Creek, Michigan at the age of 86. Her life and legacy will always shine bright as she is remembered for standing up for the truth and traveling abroad to
Be
spread.
responsible,
Be respectful.
and be ready.
Have a great Stallion Day.